Hi, my name is Oluwabunmi Olukumbola. It's been a blast being a part of the Genius Club game show. I find it a really cool and fun way to schoolwork, and it's a really interactive way to just revise what we've been taught in the previous weeks without it seeming boring, like just sitting down and reading your books. Another thing that it has really helped me personally with is speed and accuracy, especially when solving math problems, because I've gotten used to the timing in order for me to solve problems. If you haven't already, I advise you join the Genius Club game show. It will really help you out. Hi, my name is Oluwabunmi Olukumbola. It's been a blast being a part of the Genius Club game show. I find it a really cool and fun way to schoolwork, and it's a really interactive way to just revise what we've been taught in the previous weeks without it seeming boring, like just sitting down and reading your books. Another thing that it has really helped me personally with is speed and accuracy, especially when solving math problems, because I've gotten used to the timing in order for me to solve problems. If you haven't already, I advise you join the Genius Club game show. It will really help you out.
Hello my super genius, welcome back to the Genius Club game show, and I want to share with you how exactly you should be prepared to win this Genius Club game show. My name is Sirimi Opeyemi Emmanuel, and I'm still your quiz daddy. Alright, number one, you have to study weekly. The objective of the game show is to ensure that you are reading every week so that you are prepared for your exams in your school. So review and understand every of your weekly topics that you are taught in your school, and ensure that what you are learning in your school also aligns with our curriculum. We are following the national curriculum, also the Lagos State curriculum. So you can check on our website, the curriculum section, and see that what you're being taught for that week is exactly what we are going to ask you. Ensure that you have a stable internet. That is very important. I don't want you to be frustrated during the game show, so ensure that you have a very stable and strong internet to win this game show. Also, remember that you need to think very fast. Think on your feet. Be ready to answer the question as fast as you can, because the faster you answer, the more your points. Ensure you have a reliable device. Don't use a phone that will freeze on you or hang during the game show. And lastly, if you need any help during the game show, if something strange happens that you don't understand, give us a call to our support line on the number that you can see on your screen right now. I wish you best of luck. Play, learn, win, and be brilliant. See you on the other side. guys, welcome to the Genius Club Game Show, and we are here again for episode 3 of the season 1 of the Genius Club Game Show. I'm sure you guys are ready. So today we've gotten your feedback and we are starting right on time. This is just exactly about 2 minutes to 3 o'clock, and we are preparing you to start at exactly 3 p.m. on the dot. Are you ready? If you're ready with me, I want you to make sure that your friends have joined in. If your friends have not joined in, reach out to your friends right now and start telling them to join in, because we are kicking off in just about 2 minutes from now. Are you guys ready with me to kick off the Genius Club Game Show tonight? Are you ready? Make sure you drag your paper and your biro. Make sure that is beside you, because some maths questions are coming your way today. And before I go on a break and we wait for 3 p.m. to kick off, tonight is different because it's a high-stake game. So we are putting a twist for you tonight. Remember, I said last week I'm going to give you a twist. If you miss a wrong question today, you will be losing some points. So last week in episode 1 and 2, you were doing fastest finger to win the game. But tonight, it's no longer fastest finger wins the game. It's high stake. When you lose a point, or when you make a mistake and choose the wrong option in any of your questions, you're going to lose 1/5 of the total points allocated to that point. So are you ready tonight for the high stake game? When we come back by 3 p.m., we'll kick off right here back in the studio. Don't go anywhere. See you right back on the other side. Genius, welcome back to the game show, and this is episode 3 of season 1 of the Genius Club game show, and I'm sure you are super excited like myself. I'm super excited because this is one of the biggest game-based learning platform in Africa. It's one of a kind. You've never seen anything like this. This is the first time that every child, every student across Nigeria has the opportunity to represent themselves in a competition like this. Prior to now, most other competition you see out there, they have to send the best student from the schools to go represent the students and the school. But Genius Club has revolutionized that. It's a game changer, it's different, it's unique because this is the first time any student across Nigeria can actually participate and represent themselves in a competition like this. And so far it's been exciting and interesting because we have over 350 schools registered today. Can you give yourself a big round of applause? Congratulations to all the schools and students that have registered. We have over 350 as at yesterday, and we have over 4,000 students that are currently registered and participating in this game show. So it's an exciting time for you guys, and I'm sure more people are going to be joining in later episodes. And we are kicking off the game show right now with the question timer going to start soon. But like I told you before I went on a short break, for those that are just joining, and don't forget to invite your friends and tell them, send them a message right now on WhatsApp telling them that the game show is about to start. So tonight there is a twist, right? In the episode 1 and 2 of the Genius Club game show, we have what we call the fastest finger. So the fastest finger gets to win in the sense that when your timer is counting down, you are losing points. So the faster you answer, the more your points. But tonight on episode 3, it is not like that. Tonight is called high stake game. What does that mean? It means that tonight you're going to be losing 1/5 of the point for any incorrect answer that you pick in any of the questions. Let me say that again. For any question that you pick a wrong answer, you will lose 1/5 of the total points allocated to that question. So if you are not sure of your answer, I would suggest to you that you should just let it pass because you don't want to lose more points. But if you're sure, then why not pick your correct answer? So this will help to avoid those that are guessing. I'm sure a lot of people have been guessing in episode 1 and 2. You just guess the answer. Don't guess the answer tonight because that might give you lesser and lesser points. Even though you guess some correctly, you might be losing more points by guessing. Don't play the guess game tonight because it's high stake game. Are you guys ready tonight? Are you ready for the Genius Club game show? It's the best way of preparing for your exams. And we're starting right now by starting the 10 seconds countdown, and the first question will be coming up. Studio, can you hit the timer and let's kick off the 10 seconds countdown timer. All right, so everybody, can we count together? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the seconds is up. Number 1 is up. Question number 1 is up. In all the classes, SS1 commercial and science is not up. Please, can you check that for us? SS1 commercial and science. We have question number 1 from JSS1 mathematics, and I read for you guys. It says, which of the following is true for binary numbers? The digits used are 0s and 9. Each binary digit can be any whole number, and the C and the D. You know, I won't read all the options for you. You guys need to read as fast as you can and pick the correct answer. This is JSS1 mathematics. Binary numbers is a very cheap question for question number 1. You have 5 seconds to go, and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. The time is up, like you know. We're going to run very fast today because we have a lot to cover. You all understand me? So let's review the correct answer for question number 1 for all the classes. While SS1 is still having their timer running, other classes can review the correct answer. The correct answer for JSS1, not leaderboard, please. The correct answer. The correct answers are up for question number 1, and we have option A for SS1 maths, we have option D for JSS2, we have option A for JSS3, and we have option C for SS1, and on and on and on like that. So you have all the questions up. All right, so we go to question number 2. Quickly, let's go to question number 2, studio. Question number 2 is up on your screen. As you can see, you have question number 2 up on your screen, and I read from JSS2 maths question. It says, if x plus 5 less than 10, if x plus 5 is less than 10, what is the solution for x? You have about 30 to 45 seconds to answer this question. We've been generous with our timer this time around because we've given you 45 seconds for each question. And I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Is that okay? So look at this question again. You have about 19 seconds to go. Don't guess the answer. Make sure you pick a pen and paper and work this solution out and get the value for X, because if you guess, it's a high stake game tonight. Every answer you pick incorrectly, you're going to lose some points. So don't do the guessing game. Write the question down and solve it. You have 2 seconds to go and the time is up for question number 2. Are you guys enjoying yourself already? Don't forget that these are ways for you to prepare for your exam. It's very challenging, exciting. You have to think very fast and pick your answer as quickly as you can. Studio, can you review the correct answer for question number 2? Correct answer for question number 2 is up, and the answer is a D, X less than 5 for JSS2. All right, let's go to question number 3. Question number 3 is up on your screen quickly, and I read from JSS3. JSS3 question 3 says, which of the following best describes the enlargement of a figure with a scale factor greater than 1? Is it A, B, C, or D? Which of the following best describes the enlargement of a figure with a scale factor greater than 1? You have 28 seconds to go. That is a long time. We're giving you enough time so that you don't guess the answer. Make sure you think about it critically and pick the right answer. For every one you miss, you lose some points, so you don't want to guess these answers tonight. It's not a guessing night, it's a correct answer night. All right, you have 10 seconds to go, GSS3 students. Are you picking your answers? I see the answers coming in quickly. Pick your answer because you have 4 seconds to go in tonight's game show. All right, the times are up across all the classes. Can we review the correct answer for question number 3? Studio. Wow, how many of you got that correctly? I'm sure some smart guys got this correctly tonight, and they have picked option B. Option B is the correct answer for JSS3 mathematics. The figure becomes larger when the scale factor is greater than 1. How many of you got that correctly? If you got that correctly, like I said to you last week, make sure you have your siblings with you, celebrating with you, because you're on your way to qualifying for the finals, where you will stand the chance of sharing in the 1 million naira grand prize. So make sure you are participating and getting excited, because it takes some motivation and excitement to play this game. Can we go to question number 4? Question number 4. Question number 4 is coming up, and I read from SS1. Art class SS1 maths question. It says, if A equals 1, 2, 3 and B is equals 3, 4, 5, what is A union B? You remember that set theory question? It's always very common in the WAEC and JAMB. Set theory, if you understand set theory, you are going to pass a lot of, you're going to have some bonus, objective questions you're going to be walking over easily in your WAEC questions. So this is one of those easy union questions and under set theory. What is the union A to B in this question? Can you pick your answer, SS1 art class? You have 13 seconds to go. 13 seconds to go. Don't guess the answer. Look at the options and pick the correct answer tonight. Don't forget that you can do anything you put your minds to do. You have impossibly, you can do everything that you put your mind to do. There is nothing impossible for you to do. So don't think that you can't do math. Some people say math is hard, it's very difficult. No, I don't believe that. Math is not hard. It's very simple. If you believe you can do it, you can do it. All right, so the times are up in all the classes. Let's review the correct answer for question 4. And the answer is a B. The union of the set 1, 2, 3 and the set 3, 4, 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Option B is the correct answer. Can you give yourself a round of applause if you got this right? If you missed this question, you need to go back to your books and check it out, because this is a very simple, easy, cheap question to fail. All right, union is just the combination of the two sets with uniqueness. Don't repeat the number 3 in 2 places. All right, let's go to question number 5. Question number 5 is up on your screen across all the classes. We go to question number 5. I read from SS1 commercial SS1, and question number 5 is up, and it says, if the same set A 1, 2, 3 and B 3, 4, 5, what is A intersection B? What is A intersection B? What is A intersection B? You remember intersection and union, they are just opposite. All right, so I won't tell you more than that. If you don't remember your set theory, go back to your notebooks and check this out, because set theory is something that it should be a cheap walkover question for you in your WAEC and JAMB, alright? And don't forget that the reason why we're doing this game show is for you to prepare for your exams. We are helping you prepare for your exams in a very fun and exciting way. I'm sure some people are saying this man should just shut up, he's distracting me, let me walk this mask. Don't worry, I'm here to keep you busy. Alright, you have 4 seconds to go. 4 seconds to go. A intersection B is up. Can we review the correct answer and see how many of you guys got it right? The answer is 3. The intersection of union of set A and set B is 3. Why? Because that is the intersection. That is the only number that is common in those 2 sets. All right. Let's go to question number 6. Quickly, we run to question number 6. Question number 6 is up on your screen, and I read from SS1. SS1 Science. SS1 Science says, what is a finite set? What is a finite set? You have 15 seconds. This is actually a cheap question to even have 45 seconds for. But anyway, we've given you 45 seconds for all math questions because we are very generous and we want you to not guess, but really think and pick the correct answer. You have 5 seconds to go. What is a finite set? Is it option A? Is it option B? Is it a C or a D? All right, guys. The times are up. I love this part when the timer just goes up because it's like a referee who blows the whistle. Pa, pa, pa! The time is up. Just like that. The time is up. I love this part. All right, let's review the correct answer. And the correct answer is a B. A finite set is a set that has a limited or countable number of elements. How many of you got that right? That is the definition of a finite set. I'm sure your school gave you that definition in your notebook. If not, go back to your textbook and check the real definition of a finite set out and make sure you don't miss it in your real exam. Any question you fail on this show, when you see them in your real exam again, is going to be something you will not miss because you missed them on this show before and it pained you, so you remember the correct answer in the real exam. Is that okay? So don't give up. Don't beat yourself up that I missed it. Don't worry. Anything you miss is just a game. It's a game show. In the real exam, you're going to get that right. Can we review the leaderboard and let's see who and who is leading the top of the table at this junction? Leaderboard is up in JSS1. Leaderboard says Dave Iruo with 346 points, and I have Olabode following closely with 259 points, and Abi, this lady, I don't know whether it's a guy or a lady, but this name is always in this top 3 position, and I love it. I love it, but I want you to get to the first place. Abiba, I'm rooting for you tonight. Let's go to JSS2. Let's see the leaderboard on JSS2. Who is leading in JSS2? We have David Mary. I don't know the magic. David Mary she's always on, I don't know whether it's a he or she, but just at the top of the table every episode. What's going on, David Mary? All right, are you doing this? What school are you? We're going to come to check your school because you have something going on in that school. You guys are doing amazingly well in that school. Followed by Ajibade Muwazan and Mosina Moga Alabi. Let's check JSS3 and see who is winning JSS3 tonight. In JSS3, we have Abdul Mumin Popola. Wow, we have new names coming up tonight. I love this. All my episode 1 and 2 winners are not on the list tonight. What's going on? All right, we have Adijat Abdullahi in the 2nd place and David Durojaye and a host of others. Let's go to SS1 and see who is leading in SS1. We have Omodesire Olubajo. Fantastic, fantastic. And followed by Shemilore and followed by Iniolu Ahupola. That was one of my previous winner in my previous episode. I'm rooting for you tonight, but don't worry. Let's see whether you can get to the first place tonight. Let's see SS1 commercial. Temilolu Waosiemi, one of my previous winners again. You see, these guys are doing well. Let's go to the next class. We have in SS1 Science, Oluwatoni Loba Koka. Previous winners too. These guys are fantastic. We continue in the game show right now by going to question number 7. Question number 7 is up on your screen. Are you ready? Question number 7. And it says in SS1 Science. SS1 Science question number 7 says, what if A, B, and C, that's set A, B, and C, and B is set B, C, D. What is the intersection of A intersection B? What is the intersection between A and B? You already picked that in question 6. This should be a cheap bonus answer. All right, this is a very cheap question because you just answered that either correctly or wrongly in question 6. So this should just be a simple fix for you guys. All right, so what is the intersection of these two sets? If you got it, I'm going to give you a big hand right here in the studio. Let's review the correct answer for question 7 as the times are up. is a B. B and C is what is common in both set A and set B. Only B and C is common. So when you talk about intersection is what is common. When you talk about union is the combination of all of these two sets without any repetition. Is that okay? That is how to define that. All right, let's go to question 8. Quickly in the studio tonight, question 8 is up on your screen, and I read from SS2 art class. SS2 art class says the radius of a circle is 10 centimeter and the distance from the center to an external point is 26 centimeter. The length of the tangent from the external point is what? Pick your pen and paper and draw something for me and calculate the answer. The length of the tangent from the external point is what? Is it 24? Is it 12? Is it 20? Or 15 centimeter? You have 4 seconds to go, SS2 art class. You have 4 seconds. You have 3, 2, 1, and your time is up. Again, guys, your time is up. Your time is up tonight. Don't forget that this is not a guess game. This is a game that prepares you for your exam in the most fun, exciting, engaging, and interesting way. How many of you are having fun already? I'm having fun in the studio. I'm sure you're having fun because some of you are jumping around the house and saying, why did I miss that? Oh, that was a mistake. I wanted to pick option A, I picked C. Oh, don't worry. It's just like that in exams. Don't worry. Just calm down and pick the correct answer. Let's review the correct answer for question 8, studio. Correct answer for question 8 is coming up on your screen and in all the classes. And the answer for question 8 is A, 24 cm. 24 cm. How many of you got that right? If you got that right, you're doing something well in your studies in maths. All right? Let's go to question 9 quickly. Question 9 is up across all the classes. And I read from SS2 commercial class. And it says in maths again, tangents drawn to a circle from an external point form an angle of 60 degrees. The angle subtended by the radii at the center of the circle is what? Is it 120 degrees, 90 degrees, 30 degrees, 60 degrees? What do you think? Do the drawings or take a guesswork. If you guess, you miss it, you lose 1/5 of your point. If you guess right, you keep all the points. That is tonight's game show. Is high stake, guys. High stake, guys. This is not fastest finger. It's high stake, guys. All right. How many of you got that right? The time, is already up again. I don't know how the time used to go. The time waits for no man. Time waits for no man. If you know, you know. All right. Let's review the correct answer for question 9 and let's see who is winning right now. We have option A for the correct answer for question 9. How many of you got that right? It's 120 degrees. The tangent that is drawn to a circle from an external point that forms an angle of 60, of course, is going to be 120 degrees. All right, question 10. Quickly, let's go to question 10 in all the classes. Question number 10, and I read from SS2 Science class. SS2 Science class says, in question 10, what is the main difference between falling tone and rising tone in speech? What is the main difference between falling tone and a rising tone in speech? This is an English question. How many of you are going to get this right? Is it option A, B, C, or D? Is it A, B, C, or D? You have 10 seconds to go. What's the main difference between a falling tone and a rising tone in English language? Do you remember that? All right. I'm going to just give you a bit of time to pick your answer because this takes a bit of thinking to get it right. All right, the times are up. Can we review the correct answer for question number 10? The answer is up and the answer is a D. Falling tone is used for statements while the rising tone is used for question. All right. When I say, did you get that? That is a question. It's a rising tone. All right. Did you get that? Like I just said, did you get that? How many of you got that correctly? The answers are up on your screen. If you got that right, I want you to shake your siblings around you, shake your sister, shake your mom, shake your dad and say, Dad, the money you're spending in my school, I think is worth it. You see what they're teaching me? I'm getting this, I'm acing these exams, I'm getting this right because, you're doing well. All right, guys, I want you to appreciate your parents because they are doing an amazing job for you guys. They send you to a good school where they're teaching you the best of subject, they're teaching you all the topics right, and you're getting these questions right. Tell them thank you. Thank you for sending me to a great school where they are teaching me the right things, all right? Always appreciate your parents. It's very important. When you wake up in the morning, appreciate your parents. Tell them thank you for sending me to a good school. Is that okay? Can we review the leaderboard for question? After this question, let's see the leaderboard now. Let's see who is winning across all the classes. Leaderboards are up. Let's see if there is a change in position across all the classes. I start from SS2. SS2 leaderboard, I have Busolami Gabriel. I don't understand. Busolami Gabriel is a repeat winner. All right, let's see. She's winning again tonight. Other guys, what's going on? Let's go ahead and, challenge Busolami Gabriel in that position. Let's go to SS2 commercial. SS2 commercial, we have Precious Elizabeth, also a repeat winner, also still leading tonight. We have SS2 science. SS2 science. All right, SS2 science says Amira Akonde. That is a new name. That's a new name. I have Amira Akonde. Used to be Bolu Atife Ogudiro on this class, I guess. Is it this class or the next class? All right. Amira Akonde, congratulations to you. You are leading, but don't give up yet. Don't give up yet. If you are giving up at this point, it's not yet time to give up because the time is not up yet. All right, let's go to question number 11. Question number 11 is where we go from here. Question number 11, and it's coming up on all your screens in all the classes. I read from SS3 art class. Question 11 for SS3 art class is English language, and it says, what is the main difference between a narrative essay and an expository essay? What is the main difference between a narrative essay and an expository essay? Is it A, B, C, or D? Pick your answer. I will say as fast as you can, because your points are still decreasing as the time decreases. But if you choose the wrong answer, you're going to lose 1/5 of that total point that is allocated to that question, because it's high stake tonight. We want to tweak things a bit up because we don't want you to keep guessing the answers for all these questions. So don't guess, make sure you know it. If you don't know it, let it pass. Don't pick any answer. All right, let's review the correct answer for question 11, and let's see who is getting this correctly. The answer is a D. The answer for question 11 is a D. How many of you got it right? Oh my God, if you got this right, I can bet you might probably be one of the winners for tonight, because this is an interesting question, and if you got this right, you're one of the smart guys in the room. All right, let's go to question 12. Question 12 is up on your screen, and I read from SS3 commercial. SS3 commercial class is coming up with question 12, and I read. It says, which of the following is an example of an adverbial phrase? Which of the following is an example of an adverbial phrase? Is it after the rain, she sings beautifully, he was tired because of the storm? A, B, C, or D? You have 17 seconds. That's a long time to think and get this right. How many of you are thinking correctly right now? Don't be agitated, don't feel anxiety, don't be anxious. Just calm down. Read the question again and again and pick the correct answer. All right, the times are up again. The time is up for all the classes. All right, let's review the correct answer for question 12, and let's see how many of you got this right. All right, the answer for question 12 for SS3 commercial is coming up right now is A, after the rain. Which of the following is an example of an adverbial phrase is after the rain? That is an adverbial phrase. Is that correct? Okay, how many of you got that right? I'm sure a lot of you got that right. Let's go to question 13. Question 13 is up on your screen, and I read from SS3 science this time around. SS3 science, and it says, which of the following is not a feature of an informal letter? Which of the following is not a feature of an informal letter? Just quickly read. This is a simple thing. I wouldn't even say anything here because this is something that every SS3 student should know. So if you miss this, I don't know, I'm going to appear in front of you right there, and I don't know what this one I'll do, but just make sure you get this right. Make sure you get this right, because an interesting question is a formal letter. You're going to write an informal letter or a formal letter in your exam. In the essay part, the theory part of your WAEC exam is going to be somewhere you write informal or formal letter. So if you don't know which of these is not a feature of an informal letter, then something is not right. I want you to go back and practice and read every week's topic, because that is how you prepare for this game show. Read every week's topic in your curriculum, and you can get these questions right. Let's review the correct answer for question 13. And the correct answer is A. A formal salutation such as dear, sir, or ma is not part of an informal letter. That is a formal letter. When you're writing a formal letter, you use the word dear, sir, or madam. Alright, but an informal letter just says hello friend, hello Okwe, hello Tade, dear Tade, or something like that. You use the name of the person you are addressing an informal letter to. Is that correct? Did you get that right? Okay, let's go to question 14. Question 14 is coming up across all the classes. And it says from JSS 1 this time. I read question 14 from JSS 1 class, and it says in agricultural science, what is the primary purpose of rearing work animals on farms? What is the primary purpose of rearing work animals on the farm? A, B, C, or D? Don't guess the answer now. Make sure you pick the right answer. That's what I'm doing for you guys. Make sure you pick the answer, don't guess. Make sure you get the answer correctly, because it's high stake game tonight. When you miss any option or you pick the wrong option, you're going to lose 1/5 of your points. Is that interesting? How many of you want this? I'm sure some of you will be saying to me, why did you do this? Why am I losing my points? Why did you make it? No. You just make it, not make most of you to be guessing. Most of you were guessing last week. We saw it in the report. Some of you don't know the answer, but you were guessing. We don't want you to guess. We want you to read your books and get the correct answer correctly. All right, let's review the correct answer for question 15 and see how many of you got this right. The answer is a B, carrying loads and plowing. That is why you put animals on the farm and rear them, because you want them to carry loads for you and help you with the work on the farm. Let's go to question 15. Question 15 I read from JSS 2. JSS 2 question 15 says in Agric, which of the following categories of animals will benefit from a production ration designed to enable them to produce appropriately? Which of these categories of animals will benefit from a production rotation designed to enable them to produce appropriately? Is it A, is it B, is it C, or D? Pick your answer as fast as you can, making sure you are sure of the answer, because if you are not sure of the answer, you're going to lose 1/5 of your point. I don't want to scare you with that. I'll just stop saying that. Don't worry, just pick your answer. Don't let me be scaring you with what you're going to lose. You have to take risk. It takes risk to make success in life. So take the risk. Don't worry. Go for it. Pick the answer. Whether you lose the point doesn't matter. Don't worry. Let's go to question. The correct answer for 15. Let it show up now in the studio. Let's review the correct answer for question 15. And it says all of the above. All of the above. Who could have imagined that the correct answer is A, all of the above? All the animals have this, they feed the animals that will benefit from production rotation on the farm that will enable them to produce appropriately. All of them. All right, let's review the leaderboard at this junction. The leaderboard is coming up now. Let's see. Wow, in JSS 1 I have a new name. Medaya said Deborah, just taking over all the other guys. I can't even see all the other names. Can we see JSS 2? Who is leading on JSS 2's table? All right, we have David Mary. David Mary, be coming down now. Be coming down, David Mary. Be coming down. What's going on? What are you doing? What's going on, David Mary? Well, congratulations to you, David Mary. You are doing amazingly well. I'm sure you're proud of yourself. Let's go to JSS 3 class. JSS 3 class, and we have Oladipupo Giwa. Congratulations to you for leading right now. Don't forget that I'm congratulating you not because you have won, because somebody can still overtake you before you get to the next round of 5 questions. So don't ensure that you keep your position right there at the top. Okay, let's continue with question 16. Question 16 is up on your screen, and I read from JSS 3. Question 3 from JSS 3, and it says, question 16 from JSS 3 says, which of the following is an example of a food crop that provides starch? Which of the following is an example of a food crop that provides starch? Is it beans? Is it mango? Is it ginger? Is it rice? You should know this. In your house, I'm sure most of you eat some of this food, right? So you should know which one provides you starch in your body. All right, you have 2 seconds to go, 1 second, and the time is up. Like I'm a referee. Just imagine I'm a referee. Let me get my whistle. The time is up. All right, let's review the correct answer for question 16, and let's see how many of my students got this correctly. We have a D, is a rice. As a matter of fact, when you're cooking some very funny rice, I don't know how many of you have seen this kind of rice. When you're cooking them, you will see the starch will start forming at the top of the water. All right, that's not a good rice to buy. All right, you will see the starch forming. As a matter of fact, if you don't sieve the water off, by the time the food is done, the rice is done cooking, you get this very mucky, soapy, swampy kind of water. Right, that is starch. All right, That is what you get in rice starch. Can we go to question 17? Question 17, and I read from SS1 Art. SS1 Art question 17, and it says, which of these pairs are exact synonyms? Which of these pairs are exact synonyms? Is it easy and difficult? Is it big and small? Is it begin, start? Is it sad, happy? Which of them are synonyms? I believe you know what a synonym means, or an antonym means. All right, I'm giving you a expo already. Synonyms, antonyms, synonym, antonyms, synonyms, antonyms. You know the difference, right? You have 4 seconds to go, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and the time is up. Most of you guys will get this right because it's a very cheap and easy question for an SS1 Art student. Let's review the correct answer for question 17, and let's see how far we have gone in this question. The correct answer for question 17 for SS1 is a C. Synonyms means words that have almost similar meanings, right? So begin and start almost mean the same thing. Start, begin. You can use them interchangeably. Is that correct? That is what synonyms mean. All right, question 18, and we read from SS1 commercial class. Question 18 is up on all your screens, and you have to read quickly with me. In the word government, where is the primary stress? Government. I'm not going to read that again, because if I do that, I'm going to be exposing the answer to you guys. Just read the word government, and where is the primary stress? Is it in the second syllable? Is it in the third syllable? Some say syllabi, some say syllable, or first syllable. None of the above. Which of them has the primary stress? You have 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and the time is up, guys. Oh my God, I'm enjoying myself right in the studio. How many of you are preparing for your JAMB exams already? Most of the SS3 students preparing for JAMB and WAEC. These are some of the questions you get in your JAMB exam, and so if you get this right, you are ready for your JAMB exam. If you are missing these answers, that tells you only one thing: you need to prepare more. And you can use our platform. If you are a subscribed member of the Genius Club, like I've been saying, you can subscribe on our platform. Click on the login button top right of the site, and then you will get to a leaderboard where you find your name. Click on the login in front of your name, and you can get into your dashboard area of Genius Club platform, and you can subscribe. You see a button at the top to subscribe. When you subscribe, you can practice with loads and loads of questions and past questions on the Genius Club platform and prepare for your exam better. As a matter of fact, you can play, these games with computer bots. So computer bots will be playing with you, and you can practice a lot of questions and prepare for your exam better. That is one of the benefits that you get as a Genius Club subscribed member. Can we review the correct answer for question 18? Question 18 says C, the first syllable, government. All right, that's where the primary stress is. Let's go to question 19. Question 19 is up on your screen, and I read from SS1 Science. SS1 Science, I read from biology. It says, what is the main difference between autotrophs and heterotrophs? What is the main difference between autotrophs and heterotrophs? This is biology subject, right? So A, B, C, or D. Which of them is correct? You have 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, all right? These are simple questions that you have to remember in your exams. And if you are not remembering them, you need to go back to your textbook and your notebooks and read them very well. Time is up now. Time is up, exactly 0 seconds left. Let's review the correct answer for question 19 and see how many of our students at home get this right. A is the correct answer. A is the correct answer for question 19 in SS1 Science class. Autotrophs make their own food, while heterotrophs depend on other organisms for food. That is the correct answer. Question 20, and this is where we're going to take a break after question 20, and we'll be back. All right, so let's see question 20 quickly across all the classes. Studio, can you go to question 20 for SS2 art class? I'm going to read from SS2 art class, and they are currently in the civic subject. All right, and it says, which of the following is an example of an emergency? Which of the following is an example of an emergency? Is it a natural disaster like a flood? Is it an annual festival? Is it a business meeting or a wedding ceremony? Which of them is an example of an emergency? You have 5 seconds. 5 seconds to go, and you have 2, 1, 0. The time is up. Time is up, and the time is up. I think we have to have an anthem for those that don't pick the answers before the time is up, right? We're going to sing some songs for them. All right, let's go and review the correct answer for question 20. Let us see the correct answer for question 20 in the studio. And I say the answer is A. That is very obvious and very simple. Which of them is an emergency? Of course, a natural disaster like a flood is an example of an emergency. Is that correct? Alright guys, we're going to take a break because I'm sure you guys are already anxious and tensed and excited and having fun at the same time. We're going to take some 1-minute break, and when we come back, we'll continue on the other side. Make sure you call your friend if they have not joined. We still have about another 20 questions to go through. If they have not joined, call them within this break. Go and take a pee, go and take a rest, and just release your tension, right? When we come back from the break, we will continue for the rest half of the show. Alright guys, see you on the other side. Don't go anywhere.
My name is Ismail Raihana Pedara, a student of Bedland Senior Grammar School, and I'm the winner of the Genius Club Online Quiz Show Episode 2. Joining the Genius Club was a game changer for me. From day one, I was highly impressed by how well organized and engaging the platform was. The activities were not only challenging, but also thought-provoking as well. It brought me out of my comfort zone and helped me unleash my full potential. One of the best things that I noticed about Genius Club is its competitive edge. You're competing with other individuals that are passionate and highly talented, which motivates you to bring your A game every episode. Well, it's not just about competing, but learning and growing together as well. And I can say confidently that the skills that I've gained from Genius Club has totally changed my disposition towards learning. Whether it's critical thinking or time management, Genius Club has equipped me with tools that can make me the best in my class every session. To those of you that are considering joining the Genius Club, I say go for it, because it's not just a mere platform, but also a life-changing experience. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be a part of this dynamic community, and I'm eager to see what lies ahead. Thank you, Genius Club, for this unforgettable journey, and I'll be highly expectant for episode 3.
Hello Genius, and welcome back to the Genius Club Game Show, and this is still the episode 3 season 1 of the Genius Club Game Show. This is Africa's biggest game-based learning platform where every student has a chance to represent themselves in a competition like this, and the grand prize is a 1 million naira open sum that will be shared by all the winners after the final episode. Are you guys ready to continue the game? We left off at question 20. And I can also say, I said to you in episode 1 and 2 that you can be a subscribed member of the Genius Club, such that if you are not even a winner on any of the episodes, you can still make use of your points. So your points that you have accumulated on the show tonight is not a waste. So every student that participates in this game show has a chance to claim a prize if they subscribe on the platform. So all you need to do is to go to the website after the game show, not right now. Go to the website, you see a login button top right of the website. Click on that login button. It takes you to the leaderboard where you will see your scores and your points for all the participants of each of the games and each of the episodes. Look for your name. When you find your name, you see a login button in front of your name. Click on that login button. Is that okay? It's going to take you straight into your account, and in your account you will find your G coins at the top right hand corner of your website, where you will see all the points that you've accumulated in episode 1, 2, and today episode 3 have been converted to G coins for you. What is a G coin? G coins is a currency that we spend on the Genius Club platform, and you can use those G coins to claim any prize on the prize section of the website. All right, that is as simple as that. So if you are not one of the winners for tonight's episode, don't fret, don't be angry, don't be worried, don't even think about it. Just go and subscribe on the platform, and your points that you've accumulated tonight can be used to claim some prizes. Is that okay? All right. Also, I believe you heard the testimonial from Ismail Rohana, who won last week in episode 2, and she did amazingly well. I love her testimonial because it's a true testimony of how lives have been changed by the Genius Club Game Show. All right, guys, can we move on now in the studio? Are you ready to continue? Guys at home, are you ready? Studio is ready for you guys. If you are ready, let's go to question 21. Quickly, question 21 is coming up right on your screen across all the classes. Let's go to question 21, and I read from JSS 1. Now we start from JSS 1, and I read question 21, and it says, in basic technology, what is the primary use of a meter rule? What is the primary use of a meter rule? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Is it D? Is it for measuring angles? Is it for measuring temperature? Is it for measuring weight or length or height or width? Which of them is correct? You have 4 seconds to go, JSS 1 student. And the time is up for JSS 1 student. Are you excited? I'm sure some of you picked the right answers and you are exactly correct. You are so sure that this must be the right answer. If you're sure, I don't know if you're correct. Studio, can we review the correct answer for JSS 1 right now? Let's see if how many of them got it right. Some of them are saying it's A or B or C. It's a C, measuring length, height, and width. That is the correct answer for the correct use of a meter rule. Question 22 is up on your screen. Students, can you read the question 22? And I read from JSS 2. Question 22, and it says in basic tech also, what is the formula for the area of a triangle? This is a simple question for a primary 6 or a K7 or even a K6, all right? What is the formula for the area of a triangle? Is it area is B times H, or 2B times H, or half of B times H, or a B times H divided by 2? Which of them is correct? The area of a triangle. The time is up. Students in JSS 2, the time is up. All right, let's review the correct answer for JSS 2 SS question 22, and let's see. The correct answer, of course, is half base times height. If you remember, in your school, you must have been told, even while in JSS 1, you were taught area of a triangle is half base times height. If you got that correctly, kudos to you guys. You're doing amazingly well. If you did not get that, you need to do some bit of revision in your previous classes, and of course, even in this week's topic that just passed in basic technology. Question 23. Student, let's move on to question 23 quickly as we read question 23 from JSS 3. It says, what is the function of brakes in a rotary motion? What is the function of brakes in a rotary motion? Is it to increase the speed, to arrest or slow the motion, to reverse the motion, or to convert linear motion to rotary motion? Is it A, B, C, or D? You have 10 seconds to go, guys, in JSS 3. 10 seconds, 5 seconds, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. The time is up. In JSS3 class, the time is up. Across all the classes, I'm sure you guys are having fun, you're enjoying yourself, right? This is a fresh reminder of what you are learning in school. Whatever you're learning in school, this is the best way for you to assess yourself and confirm that what you have been taught you can remember. All right, and if you can't remember, there is no big deal. It's just a game show. Don't be hungry or don't give up already. Go back to your notes and read your notebooks very well. That's all this is saying to you. All right, let's review the correct answer for question 23, and it says B, to arrest or to slow the motion. That's the function of brakes. Even in your cars, right? In your daddy's car, your mommy's car, when they, punch on the brake, what does it do? It arrests or slows the motion down. That is the function of brakes in rotary motion. Let's go to question 24. Question 24 in the studio, and I read from SS1 Arts. SS1 Arts question 24 says, which of these is an example of protecting minority interests? That is under civic education subject for SS1 Arts. A, B, C, or D? Which of them is the correct answer for an example of protecting minority interests? You have 10 seconds to go, guys. 10 seconds and 1 million naira on the line. All the top winners across all the episodes will be qualifying for the final episode that will be holding sometimes later down the line after all the episodes are over, and those are the ones that will be contesting for the whooping sum of the 1 million naira to share and to take home. All right, guys, but every episode we have winners, and we give a token of appreciation to all our episode winners just to encourage you and to keep you motivated. Is that okay? Can we review the correct answer for question 24? Correct answer is a D. The correct answer is a D. I love D's, right? D, allowing all groups to express their opinions equally. That is the correct answer for this question. Can we go to question 25? Question 25, and I read from SS1 commercial, beg your pardon, right? SS2 commercial says civic education. One of the roles of the majority group in a society is what? One of the major roles of the majority group in a society is what? You have 15 seconds to go. 15 seconds to go. Is it A, B, C, or D? Is it A, B, C, or D? Are you guys getting this? All right. I don't want to distract you, that's why I'm keeping quiet a bit so that you can think and you can pick your answer quickly. You have 2 seconds, 1 second, and the time is up again as usual. All right. Can we review the correct answer for question 25? And it's a B, ensuring decisions reflect the wishes of the people. That is the answer of the roles of the majority group in the society. Did you get that correctly? I'm sure you got that correctly. Can we review the leaderboard and see if there's some magic happening on the board? Let's see the magic movement on the board. I have a new name, right? Do you have a new name? Yeah, I think I saw this name somewhere there. Oh, Dianyami Akimolayo was one of my previous winners. Now is coming up in 3rd place, man. And I have Medayese. I think that was the first place at the question 10, the 10th question. That was the person. Deborah was leading at question 10 or so. Right now, she's back on top. I told you, don't give up, guys. The guys at the 4th place, Michael Opia, Adewumi Adegoke, I see you. Ahmad, Faudia, Treasure, Arabel Bakare. Wow, I see all of you guys. Thank you for joining. Sophia Ogunwale, Ademide Adeyemi. I see all of you guys. Don't give up, don't worry. Even if you're not winning right now, you can still be the winner before we get to the end of the games. Can we go to the next question? Question 26. Question 26 is up on your screen, and you can see all the winners across all the leaderboards. I'm sure you can see your own for your class, so I will not bother mentioning them. Question 26, studio. Can we go to question 26? And I read from SS1 Science. It says, in biology, which of the following best describes a food web? Which of the following best describes a food web? Is it a simple sequence of energy flow, a hierarchy of consumers, a single path from producer to consumer, a network of interconnected food chains? Can you pick your answer in 5 seconds? You have 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. All right, guys, we're going to go on a short commercial break right now. When we are back, we're going to continue the show. Can we go on a short commercial break? See you when we come back from this break. It's just a 1-minute break. All right, don't go anywhere, but we'll be right back.
Good day, everyone. My name is Ismail Raihana Pedara, a student of Bedland Senior Grammar School, and I'm the winner of the Genius Club online quiz show, Episode 2. Joining the Genius Club was a game changer for me. From day one, I was highly impressed by how well organized and engaging the platform was. The activities were not only challenging, but also thought-provoking as well. It brought me out of my comfort zone and helped me unleash my full potential. One of the best things that I noticed about Genius Club is its competitive edge. You're competing with other individuals that are passionate and highly talented, which motivates you to bring your A game every episode. Well, it's not just about competing, but learning and growing together as well. And I can say confidently that the skills that I've gained from Genius Club has totally changed my disposition towards learning. Whether it's critical thinking or time management, Genius Club has equipped me with tools that can make me the best in my class every session. To those of you that are considering joining the Genius Club, I say go for it, because it's not just a mere platform, but also a life-changing experience. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be a part of this dynamic community, and I'm eager to see what lies ahead. Thank you, Genius Club, for this unforgettable journey, and I'll be highly expectant for episode 3.
Hello guys, and welcome back. All right, I'm sure you've taken a bit of rest, right, for just 1 minute break that we just went on. All right, so we continue for question 26. Can we review the answer for question 26? Can we review the answer for question 26? And the answers are popping up across all the classes. All right, the answer, I was in SS1 Science in Biology. The answer is a D. The answer is a D, and it says a network of interconnected food chain. That is what best describes a food web. A food web is a network of interconnected food chains. How many of you got that correctly? If you got that correctly, kudos to you. You're doing very well, and I love you guys. Can we go to question 27? Question 27 is up on your screen, and I read from SS2 Arts. SS2 Art class says, in civic education, what are common actions taken during an emergency? What are the common actions taken during an emergency? Alright, don't forget that this is not a fastest finger game tonight. This is high stake game. High stake game means that if you lose the question, you miss some point. That's if you pick an incorrect answer. So it's better for you to pick nothing. If you don't pick anything because you are not sure, you keep your point. But if you pick the wrong answer, you're going to lose 1/5 of the point allocated to that question. Is that okay? So make sure you are not guessing any answer tonight. You have to be sure, absolutely sure, before you pick your answer. Let's review the question number 27. Let's review the answer for question number 27, and it's coming up on your screen across all the classes. And the answer for question 27 is a B. It's a B. Evacuation, rescue operations, and provision of medical care is an example of common action that are taken during an emergency. Question 28 for SS2 commercial or science. SS2 science, question 28. Let's read SS2 science question 28, and it's coming right on your screen right now. I read from question 28 science. It says chemistry. What is the unit of entropy? What is the unit of entropy? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C or D? Question 28 SS2 science in chemistry. What is the unit of entropy? Is it A, B, C or D? You have 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. What is the unit of entropy? You must have been taught that in chemistry in your subject. Alright, what is the correct unit of entropy? And the time is up right now. The time is up across all the classes. Alright, let's review the correct answer for question 28 right now. Answer is A. The answer is A. How many of you got that right? I'm sure some of you are getting it right. When we see the leaderboard, we'll see how many of you are actually leading the board. Let's go to question 29. Question 29, and it says in chemistry SS3 arts. Let's go to SS3 arts and look at that and read from there. In government, it says which of the following countries was not a founding member of OPEC? Which of these countries is not one of the founding members of OPEC? Is it Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq or Nigeria? You have 10 seconds to go in the studio. You have 10 seconds to go. How many of you can remember the correct answer for this? This is current affairs, government, civic, anything you call it, but you need to be current to get this answer because one of these is not the correct answer. All right, let's look up the answer for question 29. Can studio reveal the correct answer for question 29? And the correct answer is Nigeria. Nigeria is not one of the countries that is one of the founding members of OPEC. We joined this part of the OPEC community or committee at some point in time. Saudi Arabia was there initially. Iraq was there because they were way back, in time, the founding members. All right, can we go to question 30? Question 30 says, I read from SS3 commercial class. SS3 commercial class, and it says, which of the following is not typically a reason for privatization? Which of the following is not a reason for privatization? A, B, C or D. You have to read your answer as fast as you can and pick the right answer before the time is up, but ensure that you are absolutely sure of the answer before you pick one. Alright, don't forget that you can practice all these questions within the Genius Club platform if you are a subscribed member. So make sure you log in and subscribe and enjoy a lot more. There are a lot of things you can enjoy as a subscribed members. You get access to past questions, you get access to play all these games on your own with bots, computer bots with your friends. You get access to watch some videos that we prepared for you, some materials, everything just to help you prepare for your exams in a very fun and exciting way. As a matter of fact, you have artificial intelligence embedded into our platform. You can ask the AI bots that we have within the Genius Club platform some questions that you don't understand, and it's going to teach you and respond to you. So you have a lot more to gain by being a subscribed member of the Genius Club Game Show. All right, let's review the correct answer for question 30 and see how many of you guys are actually getting this correctly. Question 30, the correct answer for SS3 commercial is a C. Expanding the role of a state in the economy. That is the correct answer for question 30. Can we see the leaderboard at this juncture, and let's see who is winning all the classes. We start from SS1 Arts. In the leaderboard right there is Omodesire Olubajo. What is going on? Ini Olua following closely. There is a close tie happening there. Inolua is threatening on Monday series, but I'm sure that let's see what happens at the end of the game show. Can we go to SS1 commercial? SS1 commercial, we have at the top of the table, Praise Okere and Temilolu. I told you, this game has something mysterious about it. Just about when you think that someone is going to win, somebody else just takes over. So don't give up. We still have 10 to 15 questions to go. So someone can still come from the 10th position and get to the top in 15 questions. I can assure you of that. Right now, Praise Okere is leading at the 30th question. Can you imagine? Who knows who will win at the end of this game show? Can we go to SS2 and see who is leading the board in SS2 arts class? We have Gabriel Busolami. Well, I don't know what is going on there, but Busolami has refused to leave that first position. Can we see SS2 commercial? SS2 commercial, we have Precious Elizabeth, the same thing. She has refused to leave the first place for SS2 commercial. Let's see the next line there. We have Monyolua in SS2 science. All right, and we have Kiki Owo Emmanuel and Elumaro Adesomi and a host of others. Michael Bakure, Sonny Sakira, Kekere Owo Korede Abdul La Folorunso, and a host of others playing this game. We have a lot of students playing and enjoying themselves on a Sunday afternoon. This is how to enjoy your Sunday afternoon. I can assure you, no fun than this on a Sunday afternoon. Can we go to the next question quickly as we wrap up this game show today? Question 31. Question 31, and I read from SS3 Arts. All right, SS3 Arts, and it says, which of these is the highest decision-making body in OPEC? Which of these is the highest decision-making body in OPEC? Is it the conference? Is it the board of governors? Is it the secretariat? Is it the research division? Which of them is the highest decision-making body? You have 8 seconds to go. Are you sure you're going to win? I'm waiting for the winner of this game show in episode 3 to 9, because there is a battle going on between the first place and the second place and the third place. All right, there is a battle going on here. Who knows who is going to win tonight? The time is up, and let's reveal the correct answer for question 31. I'm having fun here. All right, question 31. The correct answer is for question 31 is A. The conference is the highest decision-making body in OPEC. Question 32. Studio, can we go into question 32 for all the class? And I read from SS3 commercial. SS3 commercial class says in question 32, it says, which of the following is a merit of privatization? Which of the following is a merit of privatization? You have 22 seconds to go in SS3 commercial class. Which of them is a merit of privatization? It's very easy, very simple, very direct. Something is happening next week, guys. I can't wait to tell you what is happening next week. Next week is going to be big, man. It's going to be big. It's going to be exciting and big because something is happening next week. But I will keep the cat in the bag till the end of the game show. All right, I have something good news for you guys. By next week, something big is happening. I'm going to tell you at the end of the game show. But don't go anywhere. Don't leave. Don't give up. Don't leave this game show until the end to hear the good news I have for you at the end of this game show. Question 32. Let's review the correct answer for question 32. Question 32 is up on your screen, and the answer is a B for SS3 commercial. Can we go to question 33? We are moving fast because we have so many questions to go through, so we're going to move very quickly through the questions. Question 33, and I read from SS3 Science. SS3 Science question 33 says, which of the following is true for a reaction with a gram equals 0? Is it the reaction is at equilibrium, the reaction is exothermic, the reaction is spontaneous, the reaction is non-spontaneous? Which of them is true for a reaction that have a G equals 0? You have 6 seconds to go in SS3 Science. You should know that already. You should be very good and know this already. Is that correct? Did you get the correct answer? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C or D? Which of them is the correct answer for this question? Let's review the correct answer for this question. And it says the correct answer is A. The reaction is at equilibrium. Question 34, and I read from JSS1. I've left JSS1 for a long time. Let's read from JSS1 question 34. Question 34 says in JSS1, and I read, Alright, it says in business studies, who is a producer? Who is a producer? Is he a person who buys goods in bulk? Is he a person or company who manufactures goods? Is he a person who consumes goods? Is he a person who sells goods in small quantities? You have 13 seconds to go. You have 13 seconds to go. Now you have 6 seconds to go, guys. In JSS 1, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and is time's up. In business study, time is up, guys. Let's review the correct answer for JSS 1 question 34, and the answer is a B, a person or company who manufactures goods. How many of you are getting this right? All right, so like I told you guys, if you are not getting these questions right, it only tells you one thing. You need to go back to your notes for last week, for last 2 weeks, and read up all of this curriculum. As a matter of fact, you can check our website. You'll find the curriculum we are following there. We are following the Nigerian curriculum, and we are particularly following the Lagos State curriculum because that is where we are based, and we are operating out of Lagos State, and most of the schools that are currently on the platform are in Lagos State. So we are following the Lagos State curriculum and the Nigerian WAEC curriculum. All right, so go to our website, look at the topics we've outlined there. That is exactly week by week where we are coining and setting our questions from. So all you need to do is make sure that you are reading up all the topics for the week, and you will be ahead of your other students. All right, question 35. Question 35 is up on your screen, and I read from JSS 2. JSS 2.35 says, in business study, which of the following is not one of the 8 universal consumer rights? Which of these is not one of the 8 universal consumer rights? Is it A, is it B, is it C, or D? Which of them is the correct answer? Pick your answer as fast as possible. And parents out there, if you're with your kids and you're with your children and you're watching, I can bet you that you can ensure that they log in into the system and you can see exactly the details of their answers to all these questions. You can see the points, you can see a breakdown. So this can help you to know your child's area of strength and where they need improvement and where they need help. This is exactly one of the reasons why we set up this game show, so that parents can know exactly whether my child needs a bit of support in this particular subject, if they are doing well in this subject and maybe they're fine on that side, this side needs a bit of work and a bit of help. You can discover this on the Genius Club game show. So as they are playing right now, when the game is over, make sure they log into their account and you can see a bit of a report about all of the activities they've carried out on the game show. And we can also send it to you if you want a detailed report about how, to the minute, seconds, like you want to know how fast they are answering each of the questions. We have all the time taken. We have a detailed report about every child that is participating in this game, so we can tell you whether they are answering these questions right, whether they are answering it very fast or they are a bit slow on this question, on this subject, so that we guide you. You can know which home lesson teachers to take, which subjects to support your kids on, and that is one of the advantages of the Genius Club game show. So you can reach out to us if you need any of these reports. We can send them to you, on at your own convenience. All right, so question 35, can we review the correct answer for question 35? And it says D is the correct answer for question 35. Let's go to question 36. Question 36 is up on your screen across all the classes that I read from JSS 3. Question 36 for JSS 3, and it says, what is the key characteristic of a free and fair election? What is the key characteristic of a free and fair election? Is it a use of electronic voting machines, compulsory voting for all citizens, election conducted by ruling party, and lack of electoral malpractice? Is it A, B, C, or D? You have 9 seconds to go. All right, you have 9 seconds to go in JSS 3. Are you guys picking your answer quickly? Are you picking the answer? Are you picking the answer? Make sure you are not losing points by trying to pick the question or pick the answer as fast as you can. Let's review the correct answer for question 36 and let's see what is going on. The answer is a D. Lack of electoral malpractice is the key characteristics of a free and fair election. Can we review the leaderboard again and see the magic happening on the board? Let's see if there is an overtaking going on, if there is a war going on, if there is a shaking. Oh my God, I can already see there is a surprise there in JSS 2. David Marioke, still the same person. JSS 3, can we see JSS 3? JSS 3, we have Abdurrahman Sulaiman, followed by Oladipupo Giwa in JSS 3. While you are playing this game, the game is for you to assess yourself every week and to be sure that what you are learning in the previous week is exactly what you are supposed to, you have mastered the topics for the previous week. That is the goal. So even if you're not, only one person of course can be in first place. Do you understand that? So don't beat yourself down. Don't be anxious or full of anxiety because you are not first. Don't worry. As long as you are answering the questions correctly, you are doing very well. You're doing very well. That is the essence of the game show. And even if you are not getting the answers correctly, when you see the same set of questions in your exams, your real exams, it's going to be a bonus for you because you have seen them here and you know the right answers. Is that okay? So don't always get angry or sad because you are not in first place. It doesn't matter who is first or who is not first. All right. Let's go to question 39 or 40 thereabouts. The next question quickly across all the classes. Question 37. All right. Question 37 is up on your screen, and I read from JSS1 Arts. SS1 Art question 37, and it says in literature in English, who is the author of Second Class Citizen? Who is the author of Second Class Citizen? Who is the author of Second Class Citizen? You have 11 seconds to go. You have 9 seconds to go. Is it Chinua Achebe? Is it Ngigi? Is it Wole Soyinka? Is it Buchi Emecheta? All right, your time is up in SS1 Arts. Can we review the correct answer for question 37 studio? All right, the correct answer is up for question 37, and it's A, D. Buchi Emecheta is the author of Second Class Citizen. All right, question 38 is up on your screen quickly, students. Let's get to question 38, and I read from SS1 Commercial, and it says, which of the following is included in the cash book? This is financial accounting. Which of the following is included in the cash book? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Is it D? Is it a sales made on credit? Is it cash receipt on cash payment? Is it payment made by check only? And is it purchase transactions? You have 8 seconds to go, guys. 8 seconds, 6 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the time is up in financial accounting SS1 commercial class. Let's review the correct answer for this question, and let's see. The answer is a B. How many of you got this right? The answer is a B. Cash receipts and cash payment is one of these things that are included in a cash book. Did you get that right? If you did not, pick your financial accounting textbook and check this question for the correct answer. Can we go to question 39 quickly? We're almost getting to the end of today's game show, episode 3. This is episode 3. We are almost at the end. Let's see whether you can still make it to the top 3. All right. By the way, the final episode is going to be a big game, a very big game, but it's one of the good news I've kept in secret for you guys. All right. So make sure you are one of the top 3 across all the classes, across any of the episodes, and there's something waiting for you in the final episode. All right. Let's go to question 39. As of course it's already up on most of your screens. Question 39 is up in all your classes, and I read from SS1 Science, and its science is physics. It says, which of the following is an example of heat transfer by conduction? Which of the following is an example of heat transfer by conduction? That is SS1 Science, and you have 8 seconds to go. Is it A, B, C, or D? Which of them is the correct answer? Don't forget that this is not a guessing game tonight. You have to be absolutely sure of your answer, otherwise you're going to be losing 1/5 of the points allocated to that question. Let's review the correct answer for question 39, and the answer is a B. The answer is a B for question 39 for SS1 Science. All right, how many of you got that right? I want you to shake your sister, shake your brother, and say, yes, I'm the guy. I got this correctly. You know, I'm the guy. I'm reading my book. As a matter of fact, you should buy me something tonight. Tell your sister to buy you something tonight. Give you a gift. Give you, an award or something to encourage you, because you are acing these questions. You are acing these questions. You don't have to be in the first place for them to buy you a gift. Don't say, buy me because I'm first. No. Anybody that is playing this game right now deserves a gift from their parents. So tonight, ask them for a special meal, a dinner with double meat or double triple meat, or how many meat can you eat? All right, maybe ask for more or something. All right. So, but as long as you are playing, it shows that you are interested in your academics improvement. You want to improve, and you are improving by playing this game. All right. So let's go to question 40, students. Question 40 is up on your screen right now, and it says in SS2 art class, literature in English. It says, what is the primary focus of a biography? What is the primary focus of a biography? You have 16 seconds to go. SS2 art class. Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Is it D? Which of them is the correct answer? SS2 students, biography. Can you remember? You were taught, right? Okay, you have 3 seconds to go, 2 seconds, 1, and the time is up. Studio, can you review the correct answer for SS2 art class? The correct answer is A. The life and experience of a person is the primary focus of a biography, even without studying literature in English. By just mere word biography is the life and experiences of a person. That is what is contained in a biography. So you should know that now. If you don't know it before, now you know. Let's go to the leaderboard and let's review who is winning right now. And we will be back after a commercial break for the last 5 questions that will tell us the final winner of episode 3 tonight. Beg your pardon. Leaderboard is coming up across all your screens. Some people are refusing to leave the top of the table. We have Praise Okere. We have Oluwatoni Lobakoka. We have Ismail Roana in second place in SS1 Science. We have Christine. And we have Matthew. We have Ojo David. And we have Abdurrahman Sulaiman. We have Bliss Ogunwale in SS2. Just overtook David Mary. David Mary has been losing some points by picking the wrong answers. I can see she has lost some 20 points and has dropped a bit down, and Bliss Ogunwale just overtook with 69 points, and now she's in 2003 points. Amazing, guys. That's the fun of this game. Don't give up. David Mary, you can still overtake Bliss Ogunwale, don't worry. Oluwa, oh my god, Mobushe, I'll just stick with your first name, Mobushe. If you are trying, you are very close to David Mary, you are close to Bliss Ogunwale, you can still be in first place in the last 5 questions. These last 5 questions can determine who wins this game tonight. Alright, so don't give up, especially if you are in the first 5 position. If you are in the first, second, third, fourth, or fifth, any one of you can still be in the first place within the next 5 questions. All you need to do is grab your seat, get ready as we run through the last 5 questions. But we're going to go on a commercial break right now, and in 60 seconds or more we're going to be right back. Don't go anywhere, just relax. I'll be back for the last 5 questions that will decide the winner of episode 3 of season 1 of the Genius Club Game Show. See you on the other side.
Good day everyone, my name is Ismail Raihana Pedara, a student of Bedland Senior Grammar School, and I'm the winner of the Genius Club Online Quiz Show Episode 2. Joining the Genius Club was a game changer for me. From day one, I was highly impressed by how well organized and engaging the platform was. The activities were not only challenging, but also thought-provoking as well. It brought me out of my comfort zone and helped me unleash my full potential. One of the best things that I noticed about Genius Club is its competitive edge. You're competing with other individuals that are passionate and highly talented, which motivates you to bring your A game every episode. Well, it's not just about competing, but learning and growing together as well. And I can say confidently that the skills that I've gained from Genius Club has totally changed my disposition towards learning. Whether it's critical thinking or time management, Genius Club has equipped me with tools that can make me the best in my class every session. To those of you that are considering joining the Genius Club, I say go for it, because it's not just a mere platform, but also a life-changing experience. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be a part of this dynamic community, and I'm eager to see what lies ahead. Thank you, Genius Club, for this unforgettable journey, and I'll be highly expectant for episode 3.
Hello Genius, and welcome back to the Genius Club Game Show, and this is still episode 3, season 1 of the Genius Club Game Show, and I'm sure you've had fun and enjoyed yourself so far. What normally happens is that those that are not in the first 20 are always not so happy, but don't worry, like I said to you, don't give up. Don't always think that, oh, I'm not in the first 20, in the first 40. It doesn't matter. The game for you is to have fun. That's the first thing. Have fun, enjoy yourself. And then the next thing is that anything you are not getting right, just go and check your notes and read up. It just simply says you should read up. Alright, and you can come back stronger, better next week. Alright, this game continues for the next 7 Sundays. You have 7 more Sundays to come back and showcase your skills. And as a matter of fact, talking about talent and skills, Genius Club is not just about academics alone. Alright, so we want to start showcasing any student who has any other special gift or abilities apart from academics, because genius means that it's not just in the books. You can be a genius in writing, you can be a genius in dancing, you can be a genius in singing, you can be a genius in poetry, in any other skill. So at the end of this game show, I'm going to be conducting a survey and asking you for what skill set you have already now that you can showcase to the world. And we're going to give you a platform to showcase yourself. I'm working with some set of genius in my school that we're working on books that they can release on Amazon. So I want to work with you also. If you have any special skills or talent that you want to showcase to the world, you are going to tell me at the end of this game show, and we can reach out to you and see what we can do together to ensure you unleash your genius. The goal of this platform is Genius Club, and it's to help you release and unleash your genius. There is plenty of things you can do with your skills and talents. So is that okay? Alright, so studio, are you ready to continue in the game right now? I'm ready. If you're ready, grab your devices, grab your phones, grab your tablet, and we move to question 41, I guess. Question 41. Can we go to question 41 across all the classes? And I read from JSS 1 this time. Question 41. It says in computer studies, which of the following is not an example of a word processor? Is it WordPad, Excel, MS Word, Notepad? Which of them is not an example of a word processor? Pick your answer as fast as you can because your points are decreasing now. But if you pick the wrong answer, you are going to lose 1/5 of 100. Alright, that is the trick of tonight's game. It's not fastest finger alone, it's high stake game. So you have to be absolutely sure of your answer before you pick them. Let's review the correct answer for question 41 and see how many of you got it right. The answer is a B. The answer is a B. Right in the studio, the answer is a B for question 41. Excel is not an example of a word processor. That is an example of a spreadsheet. You know what a spreadsheet is? I'm sure you must have been taught in your school. And if you have not been taught, now you know. Spreadsheet is Excel. Alright, let's go to question 42. Question 42 says in JSS 2, I read from JSS 2, question 42. What is the purpose of the let statement in basic programming? How many of you have started the basic programming in your school? Alright, basic programming. What is the purpose of the let statement? Is it A, B, C, or D? Alright, is it A, B, C, or D? And by the way, if this is not what you have been taught in your school this very last week, you can reach out to us, you can share with us your school curriculum, and we will see whether it aligns with what the curriculum in Lagos State is, and we'll see how we can modify some things. So don't be shy. As a matter of fact, we employ you that if you want us to communicate better with you, we have a lot of announcements we make during the week, a lot of reminders we can send to you so that you don't forget this game show. You can click on the join the WhatsApp group for reminders and as an announcement on the website after this show, and join a WhatsApp group that we can be sharing with you reminders and any new announcement we have for you. Is very important. So if it's not a group chat, it's not a group for chatting, so parents should not be afraid. There's no chatting with friends there are no chatting going on. It's just for announcements. Only admin can send a message in that group. So you can join with your parents' phone. As a matter of fact, join with your parents' phone on that group so that you can get constant reminders on Saturday evenings, on Sunday afternoon, so that just before 3 p.m. you are reminded in case you have forgotten about the game show. And if there are any other announcements like the Genius Club platform, how to subscribe, we have detailed announcements about that on the WhatsApp group. So go on the website and click on join WhatsApp group for reminders. That's the button you will see there. Do that after the game show. Can we review the correct answer for question 42? The answer is up, and it's a C for JSS 2. Question 42 is a C, to assign numbers or formulas to a variable name. That is the job of the let statement. Can we go to question 43? quickly. Question 43, and it says, question 43 says, in computer study for JSS 3, JSS 3 computer study says, what is the shortcut to create a new worksheet in Excel? Have you been taught Excel in your school? What is the shortcut to create a new worksheet in Excel? Is it Control N, Control S, Control O, Control C? What is the shortcut to create a new worksheet in Excel? You have 8 seconds to go, guys. And if you don't know this, of course, you need to go and practice Excel. You need to read Excel in your notebooks. If you have been taught, if you have not been taught, you can reach out to us. We also do some IT trainings on the Genius Club platform, but I will leave that aside for another day. Can we review the correct answer for question 43? Correct answer is A. Control N is how you create a new sheet in an Excel program. Question 44. We are just 2 questions to the end of episode 3. Are you ready to see if you're winning or not? Question 44 is up, and I read from SS1 Art. Literature in English, and it says, in which city does Ada face housing discrimination? Literature in English. In which city does Ada face housing discrimination? Is it Abuja? Is it Lagos? Is it London? Is it Manchester? In which city does Ada face housing discrimination? You have 4 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and the time is up, and the time is up, and the time is up. Can we review the correct answer for question 44, and let's see how many of you got this right? In question 44, the answer is C, London. That is the city where Ada face housing discrimination. All right, can we go to the last question? The last question is coming up on your screen. Question 45. What is Ada's in SS1 commercial? I read from SS1 commercial, and it says, in financial accounting, when goods are returned to a supplier, which journal is used? When goods are returned back to a supplier, which journal is used? Is it A, B, C, or D? Create your answer quickly because you have 10 seconds to go. You have to choose your answer as fast as possible. Is it A, B, C, or D? Which of this is used when a supplier gets back his good? All right, your time is up. And now we are going to go for, we're not going on a break right now. We're just going to go for the survey after you've seen the winner. All right, so what I want you to do for me quickly is that I want you to relax because we're about to review the winner. All right, but don't forget, even after we have reviewed the winner, I don't want you to drop your devices or go anywhere. I want you to wait and see your screen. Your screen will automatically take you to the survey area where you're going to tell me exactly the skill set that you have that you can showcase to the world. And if you don't have any skill set right now, that means there is something you want to learn. So I'm going to ask you in another part of the question, I'm going to ask you, tell me one thing you want to learn in 2025. You want to learn artificial intelligence, you want to learn web development, coding, robotics, you want to learn swimming, you want to learn singing, piano playing, keyboard, saxophone, anything you want to learn. Just tell me 2 things that you want to learn in 2025, and also tell me one skill that you are very, very good at now that you can showcase to the world right now. It could be writing, creative writing, graphic design, drawing, painting, anything at all. I want you to tell me that in the survey after I've reviewed the winner to you. So how many of you are ready to really see the winner for tonight's episode 3 game show? Are you ready to see the winners? Are you ready to see the winners? All right, studio, as drum rolls, can we reveal the winners for tonight's game show? Don't worry, the answers are already up. Can we review the winners? The winners are coming up on your screen right now in SS3 and SS2 and SS1. We still have a repeat winner, Chimamanda Okonkwo in SS in 3rd place, right? And Moniolua in 2nd place, and we have Elumaro Adesomi, a new winner in that class. In that class, we have the new winner, Elumaro Adesomi. Can we go to other classes and see the winner there? The winner, JSS1. Can we see the winner? We have, what's the name there in 1st place? We have Abiba Abiblahi. Wow, that's a new winner tonight in JSS1. Can we see JSS2? JSS2, we have in JSS2, in 2nd place, Daniel Gabriel. In 1st place, Bliss Ogunwale. Congratulations, Bliss Ogunwale. You made it You made it. Someone was trying to overtake you, but now you made it. You made it to the first place. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Followed by Daniel Gabriel. Congratulations, Daniel Gabriel. Congratulations, Atafo Benjamin. By the way, all top 3 in all the episodes. Once you are in top 3 for any of the episodes, you qualify to be in the final. In the final episode, in the final round, we're going to be having top 3 across all our episodes previously are the ones that will be competing in the final episode. All right, is that okay? So can we quickly go to the survey? Studio, can you take them to the survey right now by clicking go to the next round, and let's take them to the survey. All right, so the surveys are coming up on your screen now. So can you click on the start? When you take them to the next round, click on the start the way you started the previous game. Click on the start button and let the game start. Let them take the survey. You can skip the countdown for this one. Click on the play button and start the game so that they can answer the question. Studio, I'm waiting for you. Can you click on the play button and start the question? All right, so the questions are starting now. So the question is up for SS3 Arts. It says, what are the top 2 skill sets you want to learn in 2025? So everybody, can you write in your system there, just type. So respond to me by typing exactly the skill set that you want to start or you want to learn in 2025. What are the top 2 skill sets that you want to learn in 2025? Type the text there. You can tell me, I want to learn swimming, I want to learn dancing, I want to learn how to code, I want to learn how to do poetry, I want to release my book, I want to finish a book I'm writing. What are the top 2 skills that you want to learn? I want to learn creative writing, I want to learn graphic design, I want to learn robotics, I want to learn this or that. Just keep typing the skill sets. I'm waiting for SS2 Arts. SS2 Arts, we're waiting for you. Click on go to next round. Top right corner, click on go to next round and then start the game for them in SS2 Arts class. All right, so I'm going to give you just 60 seconds more and I'm going to ask you to go to the next question. So everybody, make sure you type your 2 priorities, 2 skill sets that you want to learn in 2025. SS2 Arts, is there a challenge? Somebody can check them in SS2 Arts. Somebody else can tell the SS2 Arts to look at it. All right, so we move on to the next question. Can we click on next to go to question number 2 for my student at home so that they can answer the question number 2. Number 2 says what? Question number 2. Can you stay on question number 2? Just go to question number 2. You just click next, the same way you've been moving to the next question. Question number 2 says, what is that one skill that you already know now that you can showcase to the world? What is that one skill that you have right now that you can showcase to the world? Stay on there, and students, you can showcase to the world. And it could be anything at all. Just tell me one thing that you have right now. What is going to happen is that if you tell me something interesting and I call you, I give you a call, and you can convince me that you can do it very well, we're going to give you a platform to showcase that skills to the world. And who knows, before you're 16, before you're 17, you can be a superstar. All right, is that okay? Do you agree with me? You can be a superstar. I believe you can be a superstar. You can do anything you put your mind to do. All right, so apart from your academic work, there are other skill sets you have out there. We want to encourage you to pursue those skill sets and groom them and improve in them. All right, so let's go to the last question. So I want you to share with me your experience on the game show. Can you go to question number 3? Question number 3 in the survey says, what is your experience so far on the Genius Club game show? Do you like the game show? Are you having fun? Can you tell us if you are enjoying the game show? Share your experience so far on good news for next week. So next week, all right, so the game is over right now. I'm just announcing the game mode for next week. This week, episode 3 was Ice Steak. Episode 1 and 2 was Fastest Finger. Episode 4 is a game changer. All right, are you guys ready for the big blow, for the big bomb? Episode 4 is a team effort. Episode 4 is going to be a team effort. So next week, you are going to be playing as a team. How does it work? How will it work next week? We're going to create teams for all the schools that have registered on our platform and for all the classes. So all the JSS1 students that are on the platform in Dansor will be playing against all the JSS1 from Vetland, all the JSS1 from Triberg, all the JSS1 from African Church, all the JSS1 will be competing against all the JSS1 from different schools. So next week, when you are joining the game show next week, you are going to select your class and your school. All right, so your points will be calculated based on all the students that join from your school, from that class. That is how you win the game next week. So what are you going to do about that? You need to go to your school tomorrow, Monday, and make sure all your friends from your class join and play with you next week. You should not be the only one playing next week. Make sure you convince all your friends to play with you, because it's going to be team against team. All JSS1 in Vetland is playing against all JSS1 in Dansor, against all the JSS1 in African Church and all the other schools. We have over 320 schools already on the platform, and all the classes will be playing against each other. So make sure you have enough people coming from your school, from your class, for that class for next week. That is the big game that is happening next week. It's a team's game next week. It's a team's game. It's a team's game. Convince your friend. Get as many people in your class to come and represent your class for your school next week. And that is how you're going to win next week. The system will compute all your points for all the students for the classes in all the schools. Don't worry. It doesn't matter if you have 20 in one school and 10 in another school. It's an average. So even if you have 5 from a particular school, because they don't have as many students as the other school, the system will average their scores and get the real average. So it's an average. So it doesn't matter the size of the students. It's an average of all the scores of all the students from that class, from that school. Is that okay? So make sure you tell your friends tomorrow to come and represent their class next week. Is that fun for you? Are you ready for next week's team play? It's going to be fun. I'm ready for it. I'm excited about it, because next week is going to be teams efforts, class against class, school against school. So convince your school, convince your classmates to join and represent your school next week. And this will bring us to the end of the game today. Episode 3 is done, and we'll be reaching out to the winners as usual on Monday and Tuesdays to give them their prizes and awards for episode 3. And this is where we draw the curtain for today. Thank you for joining the Genius Club Game Show. And we always say, don't give up, keep playing, keep winning, and remain brilliant. See you next week in episode 4. Bye for now.
Good day everyone, my name is Ismail Raihana Pedara, a student of Bedland Senior Grammar School, and I'm the winner of the Genius Club online quiz show Exit 2. Joining the Genius Club was a game changer for me. From day one, I was highly impressed by how well organized and engaging the platform was. The activities were not only challenging, but also thought-provoking as well. It brought me out of my comfort zone and helped me unleash my full potential. One of the best things that I noticed about Genius Club is its competitive edge. You're competing with other individuals that are passionate and highly talented, which motivates you to bring your A game every episode. Well, it's not just about competing, but learning and growing together as well. And I can say confidently that the skills that I've gained from Genius Club has totally changed my disposition towards learning, whether it's critical thinking or time management.